People need to get out and vote their values right now. We've seen the disaster by having secular socialists in office, the disaster that we find ourselves in as a nation right now, economically, morally, fiscally, in terms of national defense. You've got to get out and vote.
We definitely need to vote. And, we're not talking about voting Republican or Democrat or independent. We're talking about voting biblical values.
A good way to put that is, they say, what would Jesus do? Who would Jesus vote for? And I would suggest that Jesus would vote for people that hold near and dear the principles that Jesus spoke about, the principles of supporting life, the principles of supporting the family, marriage as God defined it and as Christ in Matthew reiterated. Marriage is between a man and a woman. Christ reiterated that reality. So think about voting your values. Think about if you're being inconsistent and you're looking and interested in voting for people because of their personality or whatever, that are really their policies are an affront to biblical principles, then you need to really look inward and consider, am I voting in a way that is consistent with the principles that Christ talked about? So everybody listening right now that holds near and dear the principles that our founding fathers held near and dear, the biblical principles they held near and dear, the principles of individual liberty, life, the pursuit of happiness, morality, religion, today, get out and vote those principles, because our Constitution is made only for a moral and religious people, and it is wholly inadequate to the government of any other. We have people who are immoral and irreligious controlling the reins of government right now in office. We need to vote them out of there.